Now, Coach Miller has coached 34 individual champions, and joining us now are two of them, Cody Silvestri and Landon Williams. Now, the wrestlers found out that Coach Miller was stepping down yesterday after practice. Landon, what was your reaction?
At first, it was a real shock. I didn't see it coming at first, but then after we just started talking about it, and it wasn't that big of a deal after he just told us.
Okay. Cody, your reaction?
I knew it was bound to happen at some point in his career, but I didn't really expect it to come, as soon as it did. But we're pretty fortunate enough to have it passed down to a real good coach, Coach Keller. So the fate of Wartburg College is going to be in his hands. I think he's going to bring Wartburg College great success.
What's your guys' favorite memory of Coach Miller wrestling at Wartburg?
Of wrestling, I gotta say Millboy's swag. Millboy, he's got that cool little look to him. He can have his serious moments, and sometimes, he could just, have his funny moments with us, and it's just a great time being with him and having him as our coach.
Yeah, I sort of agree. Like, just being around him all the time and just being able to joke around with him and still be serious at the same time. And when it's time for business, it's time for business, but there's also, like, you can joke around with him. He understands you a lot.
Now, during the press conference, someone asked, do you feel like there's going to be added pressure on the guys this season, it being his last season? Do you guys feel like there's added pressure?
I don't think so. Millboy's passing down all of his knowledges to Coach Keller, and he's already involved a lot with us and this program. So I wouldn't necessarily say that there's going to be a lot of pressure, but I think it's just going to be more motivation for our team and the future Wartburg team. So
yeah, I don't think there'll be any more pressure than it would already have been, because I think it's something that we can embrace, and I feel like just like last year they were just working off of each other, and I don't think there'll be anything different. We won't even probably think about it at all.
Okay, we're now going to hear a quote from Coach Miller earlier today, just talking about how, since it will be Coach Keller taking over, it's a lot easier on Coach Miller.
This obviously was not a easy decision, but it obviously makes it a whole lot easier for me knowing that Eric Keller is in place. He is more than ready to take over this program.
All right, guys, now he was talking about how important it is for Coach Keller to be taking over the program, and Coach Miller was also talking about how he's going to remain involved in wrestling and involved at Wartburg. So how nice will it be to have him as a resource going forward, and not just at Wartburg but beyond?
Millboy is definitely one of the best resources Wartburg has, and he motivates a lot of people throughout Wartburg, and having him just stay in our lives, it's going to still feel like Millboy's there all the time, with us, and Millboy is Wartburg, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, it'll be nice to still have him there, because anything I need, I know I can go to him and he'll help me out, or if he can't help me, he'll find someone else that can. So it'll be nice that I can still just stop in. I'll text him, I know he'll be right over to help me out.
Okay. Now, Keller and Miller both work so well as a team. How will it be with just one of them?
Probably just the same as it's been. I don't think it's going to be any different. Keller is going to be probably the same way as he is with everybody else, and Millboy and Keller are always going to have that relationship with each other, and we're always going to see them on a day-to-day basis. So I don't think that's going to change.
Yeah, I don't think it'll change at all. I don't think it's going to change the mindset of how we go into anything. It's just going to be just like, because I'm sure he'll be around a lot too, and just Keller, we already look at him as a great leader, as a coach and everything. I don't think anything will change at all.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Thank you, Landon and Cody, for joining us. We're now going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back.